When I was in high school, I suffered greatly from depression and anxiety. High school, as many people know, is already a difficult time for lots of people, and it was especially hard because I'm naturally really shy. And so it's hard for me to be sociable and make tons of friends on the first day. It was like a really lonely time, and my mom tells me that I complained a lot about it being really bad and really hard. I kind of blocked it out, so I don't know if that's a sign that it was really, really horrible or not. But I guess it's good I don't think of it as too much. But when I started my junior year, it really began to be a dark time. I actually ended up kind of dropping out of high school, and I started homeschooling. I started a homeschooling program because I just could not go back to my high school. There wasn't anything really specific. It was just a lot of little things that I just couldn't deal with. And so I just stopped going. I refused to go. I cried when my mother tried to take me and drop me off at school. And so finally she was really great she understood that this wasn't just a weird little cry for attention. I actually was feeling depressed. And so she was a really great rock for me because she did understand what I was going through, and she helped me try to figure out what was wrong, if it was something medically, she was like, well, maybe sometimes there's imbalances. So we did all the testing, and then I went to counseling, and my first attempt at counseling went all right, but it wasn't that great. Then my second therapist was really wonderful. By that time, my senior year, I actually moved and entered a high school, and so I was in public school again, but I still felt I still was getting depressed and really anxious. I was barely eating, getting 1 to 3 hours of sleep a night. It was just really, really dark. Everything seemed very grim. And just going to see a therapist was a big step, but it was wonderful. Luckily I had a great one who was really friendly and really helpful, not just at listening, but she would have great little tips on how to help myself calm down when I was at home and feeling really dark. And now I'm in college. I'm going to be a senior, and I've had a great experience in college. I'm more open now, and I really thank my therapist for that. And I think it's just important to remember that things do get better as long as you have to stick with it and just take the help that is available to you.